Chapter 11. With Khadija, the days in this house are short and sometimes sweet. We talk together, laugh together, and with her stomach swelling so big and making her sometimes sick, I am helping to do her washing, cooking, everything. I am helping with her small children's too, bathing for Alafia and her sisters, and feeding them food and washing their hair and dirty clothes. They are good childrens, Khadija's childrens, ever happy and laughing and looking for Labake's trouble. Me and Morufu, we don't talk much. He is always so busy with his farming and taxi driving work from early morning till night. Sometimes he will call me to his room, make me to stand in his front with my hand in my back and ask me question as if he a doctor. He will ask me if I am having pregnancy yet, or if my monthly visitor have come because he want me to quick and carry pregnance and born a boy. Most times he just want to rough me and eat food. I keep to drinking the drink Khadija make for me, from a dark bottle full of bitter leaves and ginger. When it is my turn with Morufu, I will take a quick cup of it, go to his room, and watch him swallow his own firecracker, before I am making myself a dead body so that he can rough me. I am hoping that maybe after 6 months or something like that, he will see that no pregnant is ever coming, and he can send me go back to my papa. Maybe. Labake is still fighting me. She will stamp her feet and curse if I am too long in washing the plates in the kitchen, or if I am too quick to sweep the compound, or too slow in grinding beans. She is always looking for my trouble. That Labake, always finding a way to fight me. But today is the second Tuesday in the month, the day for market women's and Ikati farmers meeting, which means the two both of Labake and Morufu are not in the house. Because of it, I am feeling one kind of a free. I didn't feel in a long time, and as I am cleaning the parlor this early morning, I feel a pulling in my heart to sing, to just be happy, to not think of sorrow or worry things. So I start singing a song I just make up in my head. Hello, fine girl. If you want to come a big, big lawyer, you must go to plenty, plenty school. If you want to wear a high, high shoe and walk ha ho ha, you must go to plenty, plenty school. I take the thick newspaper that's been sitting under the lantern on the top of the TV, fold it this way and that until it looked kind of like the paper lawyer wig I sometimes see inside the TV. I put it on top of my head, hold it down with one hand. Then I stand on the tip of my toes as if I am wearing a too high shoes on my feet. I begin to walk with my toes up and down the parlor singing, walk, ho ha ho, in your high, high shoe. As I say, ho ha ho, I stop my walking a moment to twist my buttocks left and right to the beat. Then I keep walking on my toes, swinging one hand up and down, the other pressing the newspaper to my head so it don't fall off. My voice is happy and clear like an early morning bird, and I didn't even see Khadija peeping her head into the parlor, looking me with the newspaper on my head, laughing silent. Dooney, she say. I shook, stop singing, then give her a big smile when I see that she didn't angry. Sorry, I say, I was just... Did you finish your morning work? She asked. I finished it all, I say as I remove the newspaper from my head, folding it and keep it back on the TV. I make up a song about a girl wanting to become a lawyer. You want me to sing it for you? Hello, fine girl. She waved at her hand to stop my singing and rubbed her stomach. No, not now. I am feeling a little sick. Maybe at night time. Okay, I say. Did you see the okra I cooked for you this morning? I will drink some now, she say. Thank you. I look around the parlor, then nod my head yes. All of this place is very clean. Now let me go and start washing. No, Khadija say. Leave the cloth in the backyard. I will wash it for you when I am better. The rains of last week must have swelled up the river. Can you go and bring water from Ikati River for me? My clay pot is beside the well. Use it. You want me to go to Ikati River? I press a hand to my chest, blink. Me? Morufu don't ever allow me to go anywhere far like the river. He say that new wives didn't suppose to be going up and down everywhere until after 1 year, after I have born a baby for him. Khadija nod her head yes, then smile soft. Aduni, I know your friends will be playing in the river around this time. The house is free of Labake and Morufu. It's been too long since you've seen them all, so go quick, come back before afternoon. Khadija, I say, jumping up and down and clapping my hand. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I don't think I ever run so fast since the day my mama born me. I skip on my feet, jumping the rocks on the floor, not stopping to greet some of the women carrying firewood on their head as I pass them on the way, or the children's selling morning bread in a tray on their head. I keep my eyes to my front, holding Khadija's clay pot in one hand, my wrapper tight in the other hand until I am near. Afar off, near the fence of banana leaves by the edge of the river, I see Ruka and Enitan. There are 5 or 6 boys on the other far end of the river, playing a boxing match and shouting and laughing, but I keep my eye on Enitan, who is drawing a square in the wet sand with a stick. Her bucket is on the ground beside her, and Ruka is perching her buttocks in the back of her feet, watching what Enitan is drawing. I stand there a moment, feeling my heart swell as I am thinking back to the time when I didn't have a husband, when I was free to be playing like this. Enitan is now drawing another square. I know she will draw about 6 or 7 squares in the sand for a game we are calling Suwe, which is my best of all game. I will throw a stone inside one of the square, then be jumping on every square with only one leg, trying to not fall until I pick the stone, while Enitan and Ruka will be clapping and singing Suwe, Suwe, Suwe from outside the box. But all of that was all before in the past. I set down Khadija's clay pot, shout Enitan, Ruka. Ruka turned her head to where I am standing, wide her eyes, and smile a big smile. Look, Atuni! Me and Enitan and Ruka, we run to embrace ourselves and begin to laugh and talk all at once. Our wife, Enitan say, pulling my hand to sit down on a rock by the river edge. Ruka sit on the other side of me, so that I am in the middle of the two, both of them. I feel as if my heart will just burst from the smile on their face, the bouncing happy in their eyes. How is life as a wife? Enitan asks, as shining as if a bulb light is inside her head. Tell us everything, tell us everything. Look your cheeks, Ruka say, pinching my left cheeks. Aduni, you've been eating too much bread and milk. You are living well. There is plenty to eat there, I say. And how is your senior wives? Enitan asks. Morufu, how is he doing to you? Wait, let me ask her one too, Ruka say. Tell us, Aduni, did you do that thing with your husband? She winked her eye like something gum her eyelids together. Did it pain you or was it sweet? Are you cooking every day? Enitan asked. Tell us about that thing, Ruka say. I want to hear it. Too many questions, I say, laughing at Ruka, who is still winking. The first wife, Labake, she is just a very wicked somebody. She always be painting her face with white powder, like a ghost. She keep fighting everybody, too. Kikes, mama, Enitan say, pulling her wrapper to cover her knees as a quick cold breeze blow us. I know that woman. She is always doing like something is worrying her. What of the second wife? What is her name? Khadija. I touch my chest, look my friends left to right. She is just like us, only 6 years more old, but she have 3 childrens and a new one on the way. She is so kind. She cook for me, teach me plenty things. I sing for her too at night. She likes to hear my singing. She be just like another mama to me. My eyes pinch with tears as I am thinking of it. Khadija be like another mama to me. Ah, mama, I've been praying long for God to bring back my mama, even though I know she don't ever be coming back. But for the first time since then, I think that maybe Khadija be the answer to my prayer. See, Enitan is saying, clapping. It is not so bad to be a wife. No, I say, talking slow. It is not so bad, but only because of Khadija. About that thing you ask of me. I turn to Ruka with a twist in my stomach. Maybe if tell them how it is, they will not be hurrying so much to marry. It is too much pain. Make it hard to walk sometimes. I even bleed blood after, and many times it make me feel so sick. Don't rush and marry, I tell you. But Ruka, the foolish girl, she laughed a shy laugh and pushed my knees to one side. Lie, lie. I am wanting to ask her why she think I am lying. But Enitan, point to the back of us, shout, oh, look who is coming from the boys' side of the river, Caius. I jump up to my feet and look. True, true, my Caius is coming, running fast, shouting my name. It is the first time I am seeing Caius since I married Morufu 2 months back, and I pick myself and begin to run to him, leaving Enitan and Ruka. We meet just before he reaches the girl's side, and he picked me up, turned me around and around in the air, and the sky become ground. He is so strong sometimes. Caius. I am hearing the girls shouting your name from afar, he say, and he set me down. And I say to myself, no, it is not my Aduni, but when I look, well, I see it is you. I steady myself on my feet, then cup his face in my 2 hands. Oh, my Caius! I don't talk to Papa since you married that goat, Morufu, he say, fighting to remove his head from my hands. But I hold it tight because I want to soak up his whole face with my eyes. His long, thick eyelashes, the thinning marks on his cheeks, his 2 front teeth that have a chipping on the edge of it from when he smashed his mouth in a fall. When I start working at Kasim Motors, he say, voice hard, I swear I will make plenty monies and come and collect you from that Morufu. I will pay back all his foolish bride price, and we will build our own house and live there forever, just me and you. I pull him close and press his head to my chest, my heart. I know you will, I say, but till then I will manage myself. Things is not so bad at Morufu. Come and sit with me. Let me tell you everything about it. Around midday, I leave the river, say my bye-bye to Caius and Enitan and Ruka, and begin my trekking back home. The sun is a shining hot plate in the sky, resting itself among balls of white cotton wool. I carry Khadija's pot of fresh water on my head, my heart skipping in a dance at the sound of Caius's laughter still in my ears. As I am nearing the house, my heart stops the skipping and begin to feel as if I put rocks inside, heavy rocks that press me down on my feet and slow my walking. I feeling to just run back to Caius, to take him to our house and cook palm oil rice for him and sing him to sleep at night. But I know that Papa will give me a beating for it, so I turn to the path behind the house and keep walking to Morufu's house. A throwing stone away from the house, the bush make a crunching noise so sudden I stop my walking. "Who is there?" I ask, thinking to put the clay pot down and peep. "Who?" Labake climbed out from the bush, a brown cloth tight around her chest, eyes wide with something crazy. In her hand is a thin long stick, the one with short wooden nails on it. Same one she liked to keep at the back of the kitchen for scaring away Khadija's childrens when Khadija is not in the house. "Good afternoon, Ma," I say, trying to not show my fear at the stick in her hand. "What are you doing in the bush?" "Waiting for you," she say in Yoruba. "I want to catch you by yourself so that Khadija cannot save you. Now tell me, why is the kerosene in my stove low?" I think of the okra soup I cooked for Khadija early this morning. She been drinking a bowl of okra every morning since 2 weeks now. Say it helped to wake up baby when it is stiff in her stomach. I cook it with Khadija's stove, the green stove beside the washing bowl. "I don't know why your kerosene is low," I say. "Did you cook?" she say. "In the kitchen." "For Khadija," I say. "Which stove did you use?" "Khadija's stove." Did I mistake and use Labake's stove? I check my mind, search it everywhere before I shake my head no. There are 2 of the same kind of green stoves in the kitchen, one beside the washing bowl and the other one behind the bench, and every evening and after cooking, Labake will take her stove to her room. No, I shake my head again. I did not use Labake's stove because it was not even inside the kitchen this morning. "Please, move from my way," I say. "I want to take this water too." "My stove is the one beside the washing bowl," she say, moving more close, eyes thinning with anger. "The green one. I didn't take it to my room last night. Khadija's stove is not working, but I think her pregnant stomach is worrying her brain. So she didn't remember telling you that Morufu take it for fixing. Now I ask you again, did you use my stove?" "Your stove is the which one?" I ask, my heart beginning to jump. My hands sore from gripping the clay pot too tight. She put a hand on my chest and pushed me. Just a small push, but the water in the pot swayed this way and that, drops of it pouring on my face inside my cloth, the cold of it shocking my chest. "You're still asking me which one?" She cracked the air with a stick, and I feel a slicing on my skin from the sound. I lick my lips. I lick my lips, take 2 steps back, the pot of water in my head like a pot of fire and stones and troubles. I think maybe I start wanting to beg her to don't be angry, to don't flog me, when I hear the voice of Kike, Labake's daughter, from behind us. "Mama!" Kike come running up the path, breathing fast. Me and her don't talk much since I marry her father. She keep to herself in the house, and me, I don't even look her face. She is tying a cloth around her chest and holding a wooden spoon with white dough on the tip of it Be like she is turning fufu in a pot and just leave it to come running to us. What is she finding here? Is she coming to join her mama in beating me? Mama, Kike say, dipping her knees into the sand to greet Labake. It was me, Mama. It was me that used your stove to boil garden eggs in the morning, not Aduni. Kike, it was you, Labake say, looking her daughter down and eyeing her as if she is not believing her. Are you sure? I swear, Mama, it was me. Labake hiss, pushing my chest again. This time, the pot of water jumped out from my hand, smashed to the floor, and scattered to pieces. I keep my eyes on the pieces of Khadija's pot, watching the sand turn to a deep dark red as Labake is walking away. Her feet sending dust up in the air, her voice loud, full of cursing for me and Khadija. When it is just me and Kike by ourselves, I turn to her, where she is still kneeling on the floor, still holding the wooden stick in her hand, looking like she herself is not understanding what she is doing here. You lie for me, I say, my heart swelling with a mixing of thank you and a sad surprise. Why? But Kike didn't give me any answer. She just shrugged her shoulders, and picking herself up, she shaked the hand from her knees and ran off fast, calling for her mama, begging her to wait for her. I watched the dust settle back to the ground a moment, thinking maybe Kike will come back. Before I sit on the floor, spread my wrapper between my two knees, and begin to use my hands to pack Khadija's broken pot and all my happy feelings from seeing Caius today into my wrapper. I don't know how long I stay there, sweeping everything into my wrapper. The wet sand, the pieces of a bone that a dog ate and spit out a long time ago, a tin of milk that had been crushed under a car tires, weeds from around the bush. I keep packing things, keep putting them into my wrapper, not minding the stinking smell from it all or my dirty hands. When I cannot pack anymore, I try to stand to my feet, but I cannot. Something be pressing me down, and I didn't too sure if it is all the rubbish inside my wrapper, or the sorrow swelling heavy in my heart. So I stay there like that, sitting on the floor, until someone say my name in a whisper. I've been waiting for you to come home. It is Khadija, her voice soft, concerned. Look how dirty you are. It was Labake, I say, pushing myself to my feet, as everything inside my wrapper tumbled to the floor like a rain of rubbish. Labake pushed me, and now your pot is smashed up, and I was picking it up for you, picking everything and thinking of how to fix it, to fix everything that will be a mess up now since my mama was dead. But it is too hard. Everything is too hard. Oh, Aduni, Khadija say as she pressed a warm hand to my cheeks and wiped the tears I didn't know was there. Come with me, child, she says. You need a hot bath, a bowl of sweet yam, and deep, deep sleep. She take me by my hand and drag me and my heavy heart back to Morufu's house.